This is more context to say, well, where did it come from? So I'd read Woman Who Runneth the Wolves, and I had this burning desire that there was more available to me in life, and I didn't yet know how to access it, but I knew that I could write myself alive, that my words were the spells, and by writing in this way and this rhythm, I could call to my future self to get me out of where I was. So I wrote these things about how I was feeling. And a lot of the writing at that time, reading it now, it's a little upsetting because it's dark. I was really clawing around in the darkness. I did not like people, places, things. I was in bad relationships all around, romantic, friendship, familial. I just didn't want to be there anymore. And I felt like this caged animal trying to climb out. But it was through that struggle that I ultimately did escape, change everything that I know, and start over. And with that starting over was a surrender into an entirely new way of being. For me, part of my freedom is sobriety. So I got sober. So when I read a lot of these pieces, a lot of this is a young woman struggling with addiction and not even knowing that that's the issue, like not even understanding that this discontent, this dis-ease, this restlessness, irritability, discontent, judgment on everyone for everything, that she's so locked in that fear cage. But I was writing about an alternative path, and a part of me knew that it was through activating these archetypes that could match my energy and give me a glimpse of what could be. But because so many stories have been buried by the patriarch in the society that we live in, there was very few women I could look to as examples of what I wanted. And I didn't resonate with all the men's ones because everything was written for the masculine, in the masculine tone, and it just didn't feel like what it felt like when I read the stories of Woman Who Runneth the Wolves. So I had to write my own. And I wanted to write alternative narratives for women, different stories, stories that don't involve a picket fence or a penis. Like, what are the other options of happiness?